Hey everybody, the last segment is kind of what we stand for as an organization. And I really feel like what we should stand for in society. And that is always love your neighbor. And what I mean by that is this. In our stores, what we try to create, believe it or not, the first and foremost responsibility of mine is the people that work with me. Even more so than you, our guests that come in the door. You know, we have relationships with that. We try to literally create a family within every single location we have, who gets involved in their local community and who in turn creates a family out of every guest that walks in the door. If we can teach that on our level, and if we can teach that in our neighborhoods, teach that in our communities, well, who knows? Maybe we'll just make the world a better place. So it's always about love your neighbor. I want y'all to watch a video, a little short video.
A few years ago, I was hired by a large supermarket chain to lead a customer service program to build customer loyalty. During my speech, I said, every one of you can make a difference and create memories for your customers that will motivate them to come back. How? Put your personal signature on the job. Think about something you can do for your customer to make them feel special, a memory that will make them come back. About a month after I had spoken, I received a call from a 19-year-old bagger named Johnny. He proudly informed me he was a Down syndrome individual and told me his story.
I liked what you talked about,
He said,
but at first I didn't think I could do anything special for our customers. After all, I'm just a bagger. Then I had an idea.
Johnny said.
Every night after work, I come home and find a thought for the day. If I can't find a saying I like,
He added.
I just think one up.
When Johnny had a good thought for the day, his dad helped him set it up on the computer and print multiple copies. Johnny cut out each quote and signed his name on the back. Then he'd bring them to work the next day.
When I finished bagging someone's groceries, I put my thought for the day in their bag and say, thanks for shopping with us.
It touched me to think that this young man, with a job most people would say is not important, had made it important by creating precious memories for all his customers. A month later, the store manager called me.
You won't believe what happened. When I was making my rounds today, I found Johnny's checkout line was 3 times longer than anyone else's. It went all the way down the frozen food aisle. So I quickly announced, we need more cashiers, get more lanes open, as I tried to get people to change lanes. But no one would move. They said,
No, it's okay. We want to be in Johnny's lane.
We want his thought for the day.
The store manager continued.
it was a joy to watch Johnny delight the customers. I got a lump in my throat when one woman said,
I used to shop at your store once a week, but now I come in every time I go by because I want to get Johnny's thought for the day.
A few months later, the manager called me again.
Johnny has transformed our store. Now when the floral department has a broken flower or unused corsage, they find an elderly woman or a little girl and pin it on them. Everyone's having a lot of fun creating memories. Our customers are talking about us. They're coming back and bringing their friends. A wonderful spirit of service spread throughout the entire store. And all because Johnny chose to make a difference.
Johnny's idea wasn't nearly as innovative as it was loving. It came from his heart. It was real. That's what touched his customers, his peers, and those who read this story. Great service comes from the heart. Will you be a Johnny today?
Absolutely useless without us, so turn it off. I want everybody to go to YouTube, type in Johnny the Bagger and watch that video. Johnny the Bagger, B-A-G-G-E-R. Watch that video. It's really cool, based on a true story, and I think you'll be inspired by it. I was, tremendously. All right, process. Not goals, not pie in the sky, things that we just want to do or whatever. We're going to go through the process. And here's another thing too. Set one up for yourself personally too. You can do just what I did right there personally. You know, maybe you want to invest more time with your kids. Or maybe if you're an owner and you have kids and you work all the time like I used to, maybe part of it is that I'm going to give each child 20 minutes of my total undivided. Because that 20 minutes or that 30 minutes or that hour is better than an hour of you sitting there staring at the TV. And you say, well, I was with them for an hour while they were sitting over there on their cell phone or on their laptop, or, you know what I mean? So do one of these and give yourself a personal process too. Maybe it's, like Andy said, maybe it's read two books a month that better me as a man. Maybe it's I want to lose a few pounds. That's part of my process. I'm working on it. It's getting better already. See, the guns are coming back. Y'all got your tickets? You wait till you see me in April. Be a stud. Love you guys. Drive safe going home. Let me go hang out.